Some of y'all favorite creators are hypocrites, but it don't stop you from going around repeating their messages like Bible, right? Dr. Brian is where you draw the line, not your favorite pro-black creator who go around talking about building up the black community, meanwhile going out and procreating and creating broken homes. You don't have no problem with repeating their message. You got creators out here that built a whole platform off telling dudes don't date single mothers. Single mothers is this, single mothers is that. Meanwhile, you got a whole blended family with a single mother of another race. Y'all let pro-black creators get on here and talk about how much they love black women this, black women that, and wouldn't touch one in real life. Then dated everything but black women. But you get behind them. People get on here giving dating advice and telling you what to look out for in men, what red flags you need to look out for men. And whole time, he the red flag of the men that he been trying to warn you about the whole time. Derek Jackson, but you don't have no problem listening to that message. You sit up and you watch podcasts of cornballs who ain't never been able to get baddies, and now all of a sudden, from the money that they get from the podcast, first thing they go out and get the very baddies that they claim that you should stay away from. You got gold diggers out here putting their children's safety at risk in exchange for a lifestyle. Y'all listen to kept wives who married to alleged scammers who they beat on their husband and neglect the child that they had before they got married. Y'all all girls, and y'all love to support other women and you hate cheaters, but one of your favorite creators that you love to quote is somebody who stole another woman's husband. Even if this rumor about Dr. Bryant being a lesbian wasn't going around, y'all would still discredit her because she's a single woman, even though your favorite godfather, Kevin Samuels, was a single man. And you ain't had no problem listening to his messages. Most of y'all don't like the truth. You like echo chambers. You like to hear people confirm biases that you already have. A lot of y'all already know the mistakes that you've made with your life, the mistakes that you continue to make, and you look for people who confirm that what you're doing is okay. People who live in worse lives than you to make you feel better about the choices that you make. And the first time you hear somebody call out something that you're guilty of doing and they not in agreement with it, it's triggering for you to hear. Nobody is the perfect messenger. I called out all of those people only to show that none of us are perfect enough to give out a message to you about your life. I don't ever try to encourage my supporters to live the life that I chose to live, which is to be a single woman with no kids. It works for me, but I would never push it on my supporters and encourage them to choose the same life that I chose, because it's not for everybody. God gave us free will and our own mind. He didn't give you your own mind so that you could use it to get online and have a stranger tell you what's best for you in your life. Only you know that. You should be trying to figure that out on your own. Nobody online who only show you highlights of their life and only tell you what they want you to know can tell you what's best for you. A lot of y'all have fumbled good situations and good people offline listening to people that you listen to online. Letting them convince you that what you were dealing with wasn't good enough, that you should be seeking out more, that the people who you were perfectly fine with wasn't good enough, right? And that's silly. That's some silly behavior. But I hope going into 2025 that y'all lay off of listening to online creators tell you how to live your life and go outside, touch grass, get to know real people, and figure it out on your own.
Hey guys, it's me, Betty Confetti. I love this video by Dana Dane because she talks about the hypocrisy with influencers, whether they on YouTube or TikTok or whatever. There's so many people on these platforms that tell all their fans and all their followers one thing and they do another. And I use the 3 horsemen of hypocrisy on my thumbnail. Kevin Samuels, Fresh and Fit, and Derek Jackson. Those men would tell people, "Oh, don't be with women that have kids, and don't be with women that are older, and etc. etc. Don't be with whores." And all 3 of them were with those type of women. And I've seen other influencers too tell men and women, "Oh, don't be with this type of person, and you need to do better," and blah blah blah. And it's like, why you're telling people this weird ass facade that's not real, that you can't live up to. Most people can't. And now everyone thinks that's the normal. And they're listening to these influencers tell them, "Oh, I wouldn't put up with this and I wouldn't put up with that." And when you turn around and you look in their private life, they put up with it. They deal with it. They're full of shit. I seen somebody criticize someone's relationship when they were exactly in that type of relationship that they were talking shit about the next influencer being in. So with that being said, like when we watch these influencers, I really think we need to take it with a grain of salt, because these people aren't living up to what they say. They're not living up to what they say to do. They're not living up to it, period. And they just like to sell you a dream because it sounds good, and they put a price tag on it and people fucking buy it. Why? Because people like entertainment so much. They take people confuse entertainment and education so much, it's scary, because they'll think that just because someone is entertaining and an entertainer that they're an educator, and that's weird to me. But I also see other influencers talk about like earning money and doing this and doing that. Now, I would never do this if I was trying to get into this type of whatever field. And then you turn around, they do exactly that. We have to take what influencers say with a grain of salt. They're full of shit. They just say whatever. Either they really believe what they're saying, but not realize they're hypocrites. Because I feel like every single one of us, Dane, I am, you are watching this video, to a degree is a hypocrite, right? But to really live in your hypocrisy like you're the paradigm of morality is laughable. It is completely laughable. Like, stop it. Cut it out. But people are dull, and people are dense, and people are dingy, and they believe strangers that they have a parasocial relationship with. Why? I freaking do not understand why, and I probably will never know. But yeah, stop listening to these influencers. Stop it. They don't care about you. No matter how much you donate, you say the wrong thing to them, they're going to block you. No matter how much you're around, you're not friends with them. They don't know you, and they probably don't care about you. I just think that people really need to realize the entertainers are just that, and influencers are just that. Influencers, entertainers, comedians, actors, actresses, they're not your people. They're there to do that, and you can't listen to everything they say, because what they say, a lot of them don't even live up to. But you guys, let me know what you think about this video in the comment section below. I love you all. Betty Confetti signing off. Bye.